Hello everyone. Today we are going to start our second chapter, that is microorganism, friends or foe. So before starting it, we have to know about the microorganism. What are the microorganisms? The term microorganism consists of two words. Number one, micro, which means very small, and tiny. And organism means living things. Living things. So microorganism means the living, tiny living organism which we cannot see with our normal eyes. Means these organisms are very small in nature. Very small. So we cannot say that we can see them with the help of these normal eyes. We can see these organisms with help of microscope. So what are the microorganisms? Right? Microorganism means tiny living organism. They are living. Is it clear? They are living, but they are very small in nature. So is it clear? Microorganisms are the tiny living organisms which we cannot see with our normal eyes. Means in this normal eyes, unaided eyes, without adding any glass, normal eyes. So we cannot see them with our normal eyes. So they are called microorganisms. Means tiny organism, very small living organism. Okay. For example, have you seen the bread, moist bread during the rainy season? Its surface gets covered with greyish patches. Suppose this is a bread and its surface covered with greyish patches. Some rounded structures are there, and when we observe these rounded structures with the help of microscope, then we will see that the rounded structure like this. These are the examples of bread mold. Bread mold means the fungus which grow on bread. This is the example of microorganism. Okay. There are some other microorganisms which are found in water bodies, and microorganisms they are found in our all type of surrounding, in our air, water, and soil, etc. So you can see that here it is written friends or foe. What is the meaning of friends and foe? The microorganism, friends or foe. It means that the microorganisms sometimes they are very useful for us. They used in our life. They used in bread industries. They used in increasing soil fertility, and they are used to clean soil. So they act as a friend. So they are sometimes useful, beneficial. So and sometimes they are harmful for us. They can cause many diseases in animals, in humans, and in plants. So they are called foe. So sometimes they are useful, so they are called friends, and sometimes they are harmful for us. They can cause many diseases in humans or other animals. So they are called foe. So microorganism, friends or foe. It means that the microorganisms they are sometimes useful for us and sometimes they are harmful for us. This is meaning of the chapter. Microorganism, friends and foe. Microorganisms are also called microbes. They are also called microbes. Why they are called microbes? Because they are very small. They are very small and can be seen of microscope. So they are very small in nature and they can be seen with the help of microscope. So they are called microbes. So why microorganisms are called microbes? Because they are very small and they can be seen with the help of microscope. Now the topic is groups of microorganisms. Major groups of microorganisms. Microorganisms are classified into 4 major groups. These are number 1 bacteria, algae, protozoa and fungi. So all the microorganisms, they are not similar in nature. Some they are having some different properties, some different characteristics. So they are classified into 4 major groups. What are these groups? These are bacteria, algae, protozoa and fungi. So what is the basic differences between them? We will talk about it. So sometimes viruses. Nowadays one virus is going on, that is COVID-19 coronavirus. Sometimes viruses, they are also microscopic nature, but they are not microorganisms. Why they are not microorganisms? Because they grow only inside living cell. So viruses are also microscopic in nature. They are very small. Even they are smaller than other microorganisms, but they are not microorganisms. Why they are not microorganisms? Because they are not living. Outside they are like a non-living things, but as soon as they enters in animal's body, they become living. So viruses grow only inside the living cells. So we cannot categorize these viruses into this category. Okay. So how many groups are there? Total 4 major groups are there: bacteria, algae, protozoa and fungi. Microorganisms may be single cellular, single celled or multicellular. They may be single celled or multicellular. What is the meaning of single cell, single cellular or multicellular? Single cell means they are made up of only one cell. Some microorganisms like bacteria, some algae and protozoa, they are single cell, means they are having single cell body. And the multicellular means like most of the algae and fungi, they are multicellular. Their body is made up of many cells like humans. Bacteria like rod-shaped bacteria. The structure of bacteria may be rod-shaped, like this type of rod-shaped or spiral-shaped, and these are the single cellular. This one is single cellular rod-shaped bacteria. And most of the bacteria, they are autotrophic in nature. They can prepare their own food. And algae are multicellular as well as single cellular. Some examples of single cellular algae are Chlamydomonas. So this is the example of algae which is single cell, and the name of the algae is Chlamydomonas. And what about the protozoa? Protozoa are the single cellular animal-like structure. They are not having cell wall. Protozoa like amoeba. Example of protozoa is amoeba. In class 7th, we have already know about it. Amoeba. Amoeba is a single cellular protozoa. And what about the fungi? Like bread mold. Bread mold. Bread mold is the example of fungi. Okay, so these are the diagrams of microorganisms. Okay, and some diagrams of viruses also there. Viruses means polioviruses and bacteriophage. This diagram. This is the diagram of bacteriophage, a type of virus. And this bacteriophage kills bacteria. It eats bacteria. So its name is bacteriophage. Okay. The next topic is habitat of microorganism. As you know, the meaning of habitat means the surrounding where an organism lives. It is called habitat. So where do the microorganisms live? It means what is the habitat of microorganism. So microorganisms can survive under all type of environment, like ice cold climate to hot spring. Means they can survive in very cold climatic condition and they can survive in very hot climatic condition. And from desert to marshy land. Desert means desert area. They can survive in desert area and marshy means दलदल वाला एरिया जहाँ पर बहुत ज्यादा कीचड़ टाइप का होता है. So marshy land. And they also found inside the bodies of animals. So they are very small in nature, very microscopic nature. So they are found inside the bodies of animals and also inside the bodies of humans. And they can also found inside the bodies of plant. So this is the habitat of microorganism. Means where do the microorganisms live? ये कहाँ रहते होंगे microorganisms? ये कहाँ रहते हैं? They can survive all type of environment, any type of environment.